Hello everyone, Michael here for Tactica Imperialis with the final part of my analysis of Codex Dark Angels. Today I am taking a look at the heavy support section, the big guns, at last. So, before I start, I should say that I'm on my one a week video now because my exam started today actually. I have my first exam. I'm just doing this as in between revision. This is what I do to keep my mind off revision for 15 minutes, so. There will only be this video this week, and if I have the time I may put another one out this week, but that's unlikely. Anyway, enough plugging. Right, Devastator Squad. They're the same pretty much as you find in Codex Space Marines. They are 14 points at the same cost as a TAC Marine because that is what they are, basically, TAC Marines. The Sergeant has a Signum, which is a nice little piece of war gear. It doesn't do that much, if I can find it. It says, before rolling to hit, use the Signum instead of shooting to give one other model BS5. So your Sergeant, if he's just got a bolt pistol, can just say, I'm not going to shoot, Mr. Lascannon, you're BS5. Great. They're all armed as TAC Marine, so bolt gun, bolt pistol, grenades. They shall know no fear, combat squad's grim resolve. Same as a TAC Marine. What makes them different is obviously the amount of heavy weapons you can give them. So up to 4 may take a heavy bolter for 10 points, multi-melter, 10 points, missile launcher with frag and crack for 15, which for a further 10 can have flag. Plasma cannon 15, that's dirt cheap, and las cannon 20. So you're allowed 4 of those in any combination. May upgrade Sergeant to Veteran. No, I wouldn't personally, because an extra attack you're not going to be in melee, extra leadership you shouldn't really be getting shot at, because you should have a good field of fire to not be targeted back. Sergeant or Veteran may take melee or ranged weapons. I wouldn't bother with this, frankly, because if you're not going to want a melee weapon, because if you're in melee, your Devastator Squad's doing the wrong thing. And a ranged weapon, you'd be better off using the Signum than you would using a combi flamer or a combi melter, which you'll only use once and very rarely anyway. You might take melter bombs, again, same thing. May select drop pod, rhino, or razorback. I suppose you could give them a razorback because it's an extra bit of fire support and it gives them a bit of mobility to hop around the board, but I wouldn't generally. Predator. BS4, 13, 11, 10, 3 whole points. The toughest vehicle we've found so far. There's obviously better ones. Autocannon, searchlight, and smoke launcher. So an autocannon is a nice bog standard for 75 points. I'm very happy with that. You may upgrade the autocannon to a twin link las cannon for 25 points. Not only are you getting twin linking now, you're getting a las cannon. So unless your Predator is designed for light vehicle and infantry hunting, I would say las cannon. May take 2 side sponsons, either heavy bolters for 20 points, las cannons for 40 points. Again, this is depending on your role. If you want all anti-infantry, keep the autocannon, go heavy bolters. If you want complete anti-tank, twin link las, and then 2 lasers on the side. Up to you. May take items of the Dark Angels vehicle equipment list. This is not very long. It's just a storm bolter, might be smoke launch. No, it's got smoke launchers. Dozer blade, storm bolter, extra armor, hunter killer missile. Maybe a hunter killer. Maybe. It's only one shot crap missile, basically, with unlimited range, so it's got a use. Then you have the Whirlwind. Same chassis as a Rhino, so 11, 11, 10, 3 whole points. It's 10 points cheaper than a Predator, so it's 65. It has searchlight and smoke launchers and may take vehicle items. Its weapon is the Whirlwind multiple missile launcher. It's nothing special as such. Let's see. You have the Incendiary Castellan missiles. 12 to 48 inch range, so you have to fire over 12 inches to get the shot to even work. 4-5, large blast, ignores cover, barrage, ordnance. So you can't move because it's ordnance, but it ignores cover, and strength 4 AP5 will kill most infantry. Of course, the Vengeance missile, you lose ignores cover, but you become strength 5 AP4. So generally you'll be firing your Vengeance missile because it's more powerful, better AP, and no loss in template size. Although if you've got an enemy entrenched in a forest, take out the Incendiary Castellan missile. There's nothing really about upgrading that. You just leave it as is and hope it kills stuff. The Vindicator requires a bit more work. This is on a Predator chassis, so 13, 11, 10, 3 whole points BS4, 125, so it's 50 points more than a Predator, the bog standard. Storm bolter, searchlight, smoke launcher. So you have a storm bolter for free, which is nice, and a demolisher cannon. Strength 10 AP2, large blast, 24 inch range, so you're going to have to get close. Generally, Vindicators are run in pairs because one is never really going to do that much. Plus, there's a good chance that with a gun that big, with such a short range, you'll get popped. 2 is more likely. May take a siege shield. This is only really good for high terrain games, as it gives you automatically pass dangerous terrain tests. If you're going to hide and sneak up on them in cover, can a Vindicator sneak up? Probably not. But that's how you do it. You ignore the dangerous terrain if you just want to go over a hill. Excuse me, if you want to go over a hill or something. And that's 10 points. Then you get to the really big stuff. The Land Raiders. The Land Raider basic, 4 hull points, BS4, 14 all round. Same as every other Land Raider. Twin-link heavy bolter, 2 twin-link las cannons, searchlight smoke launchers. It has assault vehicle, so you can assault out of it, which is nice. And power of the machine spirit. I'm hoping that's here. It's not. So I'm going to have to go and look at what this does. It must be a Land Raider roll. From what I remember, it just allows you to fire an extra weapon, but I'll double check for you. Okay, it's not here either. This is not nice. It might be in the rulebook, but from what I can remember, power of the machine spirit allows you to fire 1 extra weapon at full BS, I think. It may mean you've just fired... Actually, yeah, that's right. So you move at combat speed, you can fire 2 weapons and snap the rest. You move at cruising speed, you can fire 1 weapon and snap the rest. You don't move, you just fire them all at full BS anyway. I think that's how it works anyway. It has a 10 model transport capacity, or 5 Terminators, because they are bulky. So it won't carry Terminators plus character. It will just carry Terminators, Deathwing Knights, Command Squad. It won't take a character. May take items from the vehicle equipment list. Again, I don't see a point. Possibly a Hunter Killer though. Multi-melter 10 points. You're not replacing anything. I don't see why you shouldn't. If selected as a dedicated transport for Deathwing Terminators, Deathwing Command, or Deathwing Knights, it must be upgraded to a Deathwing vehicle for 30 points, which gives it Preferred Enemy Chaos and the Venerable rule. So you can make your opponent re-roll vehicle damage results from penetrating hits. So you can negate some penetrating hits, and you have PE Chaos, Preferred Enemy Chaos. For 30 points, is it worth it on a Land Raider? Yeah, there's not a lot that's going to be penning you anyway, and to make them worse would be even better. You have to take the second roll, but if he's rolled a 6 and then you make him roll a 4, instead of being blown up, you're just weapon destroyed and you've lost a las cannon or something. That's fine. So you have to do it only for Terminators. So if it's a Terminator transport, you have to do it, otherwise, no. So it's worth putting Deathwing in it. The same rule applies to the other 2 Land Raiders. We have the Crusader. This costs 250, the same as the original Land Raider. It comes with a twin-linked assault cannon, which is better before you start. You have 2 Hurricane Bolters, which are here, I hope. Wait a minute. Wait a flipping minute. Okay, not here. Thought it was. I think it counts as 3 twin-link bolt guns. I'm 99% sure it's just 3 twin-link bolt guns. I'm not sure why it's not on the weapons page, though. Really, I'm not. I'd have thought it would be. So let's just see what I can do about it. Armory. Hurricane Bolter. 3 twin-link bolt guns fired as a single weapon. Yeah. So it's 3 twin-link bolters on each side. So it's a very good anti-infantry gun. Assault vehicle power of the machine spirit and a capacity of 16. 1/6. That's huge. That means you can stick Belial, your Terminator Company Master, and then a full Deathwing Knight squad in there. Well, 5, 6 Deathwing Knights in there. The punch they would pack is crazy. Though I would always deep strike Belial, that's another point. Frag assault launchers, which are quite nice. What do? A unit charging on the same turn it disembarks counts as having frag grenades. Most units have frag grenades anyway, but I don't think Terminators do. No, they do not. They do not have grenades. So it just gives them frag grenades, which negates cover bonuses. So you drop to initiative 1 when you charge through cover, I think. And the grenades will negate this by breaking them initiative 1 as well. May take a multi-melter, Dark Angels vehicle equipment, 30 points for Deathwing vehicle. Then the newest Land Raider. This one came out with 5th edition Marines, Crusader, Black Templars, Land Raiders as old as Punch, as old as whatever you get. The Redeemer is the same profile, so PS4, 14 all round, 4 hull points. It's 5 points cheaper, and the reason for that is its weaponry. It has twin-linked assault cannon, frag assault launchers, searchlight and smoke launchers, same as the Crusader. But instead of the 3 twin-linked bolt guns on each side, it packs a flamestorm cannon on each side. That's strength 6, AP 3, and flamer. It's not torrent, so it's a very short range. So you're going to have to really drive into your enemy's face to use the flamestorms. I like the Redeemer because it basically burns anything about as well as a Helldrake does. It's killing most things on 2s, wounding everything else on 3s pretty much, and it'll burn monstrous creatures pretty nicely too. But it is very short ranged. Assault vehicle power of the machine spirit, and its capacity is 12. For me, a Land Raider's ideal capacity is 12 because it's 5 Terminators and a character. 16 is a little bit excessive, and 10 is not enough to fit characters in. Same upgrades, so vehicle equipment, multi-melter, Deathwing vehicle. There is also something else in the heavy support section beyond the Land Raiders, and this is a unique Landspeeder. This is called the Landspeeder Vengeance. Ouch. It's on a basic Landspeeder profile, so 4 10 all round, 2 hull points. What's so good about it? It has a heavy bolter which you can upgrade to an assault cannon for 20 points, so that's nice. It's 140 basic, and the reason for that is its main gun, the Plasma Storm Battery. Ow. Seriously guys, you do not want to mess with this gun. It has 2 profiles, burst mode and charge mode. In burst mode you have a 24-inch range, strength 7, AP 2, heavy 3, gets hot. It's a 3-shot plasma gun basically. Nothing special, but if you charge mode it, you become 24-inch range, strength 7, AP 2, large blast. So you have a large blast plasma cannon with the range of a plasma gun. However, the fact you're on a fast skimmer means you're going to be able to fire this from turn 1 pretty much, if not turn 2. So you're going to pack an almighty punch with this thing. Put it in charge mode, you're dropping a large blast plasma cannon. Put it in burst mode, and most elite infantry is going to go down. Terminators hate mass plasma spam nearly as much as they hate mass melter spam. So it does a lot of damage. But beware, particularly with the burst mode, you are rolling 3 times to hit. And that means you've got 3 chances to get hot and take some glances. And if you're taking glances, you're probably going to go down because you've only got 2 hull points anyway. So bear that in mind. And always remember, you don't have to fire it. You can use your secondary, which is either the assault cannon or the heavy bolter. And that's the Dark Angels Codex, folks. I hope you have enjoyed this series. If you want me to do a put your money where your mouth is army list type thing like I did for Codex Dark Eldar, let me know in the comments, on Twitter, anywhere else that you think you can get hold of me. I'm on Facebook as well. I might drop a link in the description to that as well. So let me know what you want to see. Do you want me to see a Deathwing style, a Ravenwing style, take all comers? Just let me know what you want me to do with the Dark Angels Codex, if anything. I'll probably do a take all comers, put your money where your mouth is, so a bit of everything, but I'll do Deathwing and Ravenwing on request. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it. As I say, this is probably my only video this week. Next week I will do my Rumours recap, where I go over everything that has been announced, leaked, whatever, for 7th edition, because it is 7th edition. There has been a White Dwarf relating to it. If you haven't seen it already, there is a good comprehensive review of that over at Spiky Bits, Rob Bayer. I will put a link to that video in the description. Be sure to go and check his video out. He has a very good review of all the White Dwarfs, and he'll do a good review of this one. So next week I'll be back with my Rumours video. Hopefully there'll be some more information about 7th by this point, because the weekend will have rolled and the next White Dwarf will be out. So I will see you next week probably. Oh, actually, I've forgotten something. Commissar Warwick has hit 300 subscribers, and he's planning in the future to do some videos on what he wants to see in future codexes, just until he can buy a 7th. So he's looking at Blood Angels, he's looking at Orcs, he's looking at possibly Space Wolves. And because I'm an ex-Orc player, and he has a friend who's an Orc player, and he's quite fond of the Orcs, we're going to do a collaborative video. We're going to record it on Friday. Today is Monday, so we're going to record it towards the end of this week. I don't know when he's going to upload it, because I don't know what his release schedule is like. So keep an eye out for that. When it gets launched, I will put a link in my Twitter so you can go and check it out. If he gives me a way to put it on my channel as well, I'll certainly do that for you guys, because it's quite interesting. There's a lot that we want to see in the Orc Codex, but I won't give you any spoilers of what I'm thinking here. I'll let you find out in the video. So thank you for watching. My name is Michael, and I will see you again.